Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Clear English Classroom. I'm so happy to see you here today. How are you doing, Dylan?
I'm doing great, Linda. I had a wonderful weekend. I spent Saturday morning reading in the park, and it felt so peaceful and refreshing.
That sounds lovely. I always feel motivated after spending time outside. It gives me energy to start my week with a positive attitude.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of motivation, that's actually a perfect introduction to today's topic. We're going to talk about motivation and how to express it in English.
That's right. Before we start, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content for you.
And don't forget to turn on notifications. Now, Linda, I think motivation is such an interesting topic because everyone finds motivation in different ways, don't they?
Absolutely. Some people feel motivated by their goals. Other people feel motivated by their friends and family. What about you, Dylan? What motivates you in your daily life?
Well, I'm motivated by learning new things. When I discover something interesting, I feel excited and want to learn even more about it. It's like a fire inside me.
I love that description. For me, I'm motivated by helping other people. When I see our students improve their English, I feel so happy and proud of them.
That's beautiful, Linda, and I think our viewers will relate to both of those feelings. Today, we're going to share useful vocabulary and simple ways to talk about motivation.
We'll also share some personal stories and examples. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident talking about what motivates you in your life.
So stick with us. We have some really practical phrases coming up, and later we'll do a vocabulary review that will help you remember everything easily.
So Dylan, let's start with a simple question. When do you feel most motivated? Is it in the morning, afternoon, or maybe at night?
That's a great question. I feel most motivated in the early morning. When I wake up, my mind is fresh and clear, and I'm ready to work hard.
I'm the opposite. I feel most motivated in the evening. After dinner, I have lots of energy and I like to plan for the next day.
That's interesting. Everyone has their own best time. Now, let me ask you this. What makes you lose motivation? What makes you feel tired or unmotivated?
I lose motivation when I'm too busy. If I have too many tasks in one day, I feel overwhelmed and stressed. What about you, Dylan?
I feel the same way. I also lose motivation when I don't see progress. If I work hard but don't see results, I start to feel discouraged.
Yes, that's very common. Many people feel that way. But here's an important phrase: stay motivated. We need to find ways to stay motivated even when things are difficult.
Exactly. For example, I stay motivated by setting small goals. I don't think about the big picture all the time. I focus on one small step today.
That's such good advice. I stay motivated by taking breaks. When I feel tired, I stop working for 15 or 20 minutes. Then I come back with fresh energy.
Breaks are so important. Another thing that helps me is talking to friends. When I share my goals with someone, they encourage me and support me.
Yes, having support is wonderful. Now, let's talk about long-term motivation. Dylan, what motivates you to keep teaching English every day, even when it's challenging?
I'm motivated by my students' success. When I see someone speak English confidently, I remember why I love teaching. That feeling keeps me going every single day.
That's beautiful. And viewers, we want you to think about this too. What keeps you motivated to learn English? Is it your job, your family, your dreams?
Great question, Linda. And speaking of dreams, that brings us to an important point. Many people are motivated by their future goals and dreams for a better life.
You're absolutely right, Dylan. Our dreams are powerful motivators. I remember when I first started learning Spanish, I was motivated by my dream to travel to Spain.
And did you make it to Spain eventually? Did your motivation help you achieve that goal and make your dream come true?
Yes, I did. 3 years later, I visited Barcelona. I could speak Spanish with local people, and I felt so proud of myself and my hard work.
That's amazing. Your story shows that motivation leads to action and action leads to results. This is a very important pattern for our learners to understand.
Definitely. Now, let's share some useful phrases. When you want to say why you do something, you can say, I'm motivated by, or what motivates me is.
Perfect. For example, I'm motivated by my children. Or, what motivates me is the chance to travel and see new places. These are simple but powerful sentences.
Another good phrase is, I feel motivated when. For example, I feel motivated when I see progress, or I feel motivated when people believe in me.
Excellent. Now, sometimes we need to talk about losing motivation. We can say, I feel unmotivated when, or I lose motivation when. Try using these in your speaking practice.
Yes, for example, I feel unmotivated when I'm tired, or I lose motivation when things become too difficult or complicated. Being honest about challenges is important too.
Absolutely. And here's another useful expression, to keep going, or to keep myself motivated. These phrases are very common in everyday English conversations about perseverance.
Great examples, like I read motivational quotes to keep myself motivated, or I listen to music to keep going when I'm tired. These are natural conversational sentences.
Now, viewers, we're going to do something special. In the next part, we'll review some key vocabulary words about motivation. This will help you remember everything clearly.
Yes, we'll explain each word simply, and we'll give you examples. This vocabulary review will make it much easier to talk about motivation confidently in English.
So don't go anywhere. Stay with us for this helpful vocabulary section. It's coming up right now, and it will really improve your speaking skills.
All right, everyone, it's time for our vocabulary review. We're going to look at some important words and phrases about motivation. Are you ready, Dylan?
I'm ready. Let's start with the first word, motivation. Motivation is the reason why you do something. It's the feeling that makes you want to take action.
Good. For example, my motivation for learning English is to get a better job, or I have strong motivation to exercise every day. Now, the next word is motivated.
Yes, motivated is an adjective. It describes how you feel when you have energy and desire to do something. For example, I feel very motivated today.
Or, she's a motivated student. She always does her homework and studies hard. Great. Now let's look at the opposite, unmotivated. This means you don't feel like doing anything.
Exactly. For example, I feel unmotivated on rainy days. Or, he was unmotivated after he failed the test. It's a normal feeling that everyone experiences sometimes.
The next word is goal. A goal is something you want to achieve in the future. For example, my goal is to speak English fluently.
Or, her goal is to run a marathon next year. Goals are very important because they give us direction and purpose in our lives.
Perfect. Now let's talk about progress. Progress means improvement or moving forward towards your goal. For example, I'm making good progress with my English speaking skills.
Or, we can see progress in your pronunciation. You sound much better than last month. Seeing progress is very motivating, isn't it?
It really is. The next word is encourage. To encourage someone means to give them support and confidence. For example, my teacher encourages me to speak more.
Or, my friends encourage me when I feel tired or want to give up. Everyone needs encouragement. Now, the opposite is discourage. This means to make someone lose confidence.
Right. For example, don't let negative people discourage you. Or, failure doesn't discourage me. I keep trying until I succeed. Very important mindset.
The next phrase is give up. To give up means to stop trying. For example, I won't give up on my dreams no matter how difficult things become.
Or, she never gives up. She always finds a way to solve problems. This is a very common phrase, so remember it well.
Now let's learn keep going. This means to continue, to not stop. For example, even when I'm tired, I keep going because I believe in my goal.
Or, keep going. You're doing great. Don't stop now. This is something we say to encourage people when they feel tired or want to quit.
The last word in our review is inspire. To inspire means to make someone feel excited and motivated. For example, my grandmother inspires me with her positive attitude.
Or, this movie inspires me to work harder and never give up on my dreams. Inspiration is a powerful feeling that moves us to action.
Excellent. Now let's quickly review all those words one more time. Motivation, motivated, unmotivated, goal, progress, encourage, discourage, give up, keep going, and inspire.
Perfect. Practice using these words this week. Try to use at least 2 or 3 of them when you talk about your goals or dreams.
Now let's continue our conversation. Linda, I want to ask you, how do you stay motivated when you face obstacles or problems in your life?
That's a tough question. When I face problems, I try to remember my why. I ask myself, why did I start this? What's my real purpose?
I love that approach. When we remember our purpose, we can find strength to overcome difficulties. Can you give us a specific example from your life?
Sure. Last year, I wanted to learn to play the guitar. In the beginning, it was very difficult. My fingers hurt and I couldn't play any songs.
Oh, I can imagine. Many people give up when learning an instrument becomes painful or frustrating. So what did you do? How did you stay motivated?
I remembered why I wanted to learn. I wanted to play songs for my daughter. That was my why. So every time I felt discouraged, I thought about her.
That's beautiful. Your daughter was your motivation. And did it work? Can you play guitar now? I'm really curious to know how the story ends.
Yes, after 6 months of practice, I played her favorite song on her birthday. She was so happy and I felt incredibly proud of myself and my hard work. Definitely.
What a wonderful story. This shows that when we have a strong reason, we can push through difficult times and achieve amazing things. Your motivation was love for your daughter.
Thank you, Dylan. Now I have a question for you. Some people lose motivation very quickly. Why do you think that happens? What's the problem?
I think many people set goals that are too big. When the goal feels impossible, they feel overwhelmed and give up after a few days or weeks.
That makes sense. So what's the solution? How can people avoid this problem and stay motivated for a longer time in their journey?
The solution is to break big goals into smaller steps. Instead of saying, I want to be fluent in English, say, I want to learn 10 new words today.
That's excellent advice. Small goals are easier to achieve, and when we achieve them, we feel successful. That success motivates us to continue, doesn't it?
Exactly. Each small success builds our confidence. It's like climbing stairs. You don't jump to the top. You take one step, then another step, then another step.
I love that comparison. Another thing I've noticed is that people stay motivated when they enjoy the process. If learning feels like punishment, they won't continue.
You're absolutely right. That's why it's important to find fun ways to learn. For English, maybe watch movies, listen to music, or talk with friends online.
Yes, make it enjoyable. Now, let's talk about our viewers. What advice would you give to someone watching this video right now who feels unmotivated about learning English?
I would say, remember that progress takes time. Don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Are you better than yesterday?
That's wonderful advice. Even small progress is still progress. If you learn one new word today, that's success. Celebrate it. Be proud of every small step forward.
And remember, it's okay to have bad days. Everyone has days when they feel tired or unmotivated. Don't feel guilty. Just rest and start again tomorrow.
Exactly. Be kind to yourself. Learning a language is a long journey, not a race. There's no finish line. You can always improve and grow.
Now, we're almost at the end of our conversation today, but before we finish, let's do a quick summary of everything we discussed about motivation.
All right, everyone, let's review the main ideas from today's conversation. First, we talked about what motivation is and when we feel most motivated in our daily lives.
We also discussed things that make us lose motivation, like being too busy, feeling overwhelmed, or not seeing progress. These are normal challenges that everyone faces at some point.
Then, we shared useful phrases like, I'm motivated by, what motivates me is, and I feel motivated when. These are simple patterns you can use in conversations.
We did a vocabulary review with important words: motivation, motivated, unmotivated, goal, progress, encourage, discourage, give up, keep going, and inspire.
And we talked about how to stay motivated. Remember to set small goals, remember your why, enjoy the process, and be kind to yourself on difficult days.
Now, let's give you a simple speaking pattern to practice. You can say, I'm motivated by, then add your reason. For example, I'm motivated by my family.
Or you can say, I feel motivated when, and describe the situation. For example, I feel motivated when I see my progress, or I feel motivated when people believe in me.
Another pattern is, my goal is to, for example, my goal is to speak English confidently, or my goal is to travel to English-speaking countries.
Perfect. Now it's time for our question of the day. We want you to answer this in the comments. What motivates you to learn English?
Write 1, 2, or 3 sentences. Don't worry about making mistakes. We just want to hear your story. Maybe you're motivated by your job, your family, or your dreams.
We'll read your comments, and we might reply to some of them. It's always wonderful to hear from our viewers and learn about your personal journeys.
Remember, everyone's motivation is different, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong answer. Your motivation is personal and special to you, and we respect that.
And please, don't be afraid to practice English every day. Even 5 or 10 minutes is enough. Small actions every day lead to big results over time.
The most important thing is to not give up. Keep going even when it's difficult. Every day you practice, you're getting better. We believe in you.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Clear English Classroom for more lessons.
And turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. We make new content every week to help you improve your English speaking skills naturally.
We hope you feel inspired and motivated after watching this video. Remember, you can do this. Your English will improve if you stay consistent and patient.
See you in the next video. Keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, and remember, practice makes progress.